comes in with the way or no way. Way or no way, Buck. The Chargers will make the playoffs. So I actually have this as a way or no way, Rob. I think we're on the same wavelength here. As you guys know, the Chargers are kind of riddled with injuries right now. Justin Herbert is out with those. Well, he is not out. He is very injured with those ribs. Joey Bosa is out for a couple more weeks, and of course they have a lot more receivers out as well. But the Chargers have officially dropped 2 in a row versus the Kansas City Chiefs on Thursday Night Football 2 weeks ago when Justin Herbert did get hurt, and they lost to the Jacksonville Jaguars 38-10 after a Week 1 win over the Raiders, making them 1-2 on the season. Been saying it all night. This is a common theme. 1 and 2 teams have a 25% chance of making the playoffs. And if we're doing rules by average here, laws of average, I guess I should say, this will be the 4th team, and I already had a team make it to the playoffs that is 1 and 2. So, no way. No way. I do not think the Los Angeles Chargers make the playoffs this year because of exactly what I just said about, who did we say about that? I can't remember who. But they're off to a slow start. You cannot barely win versus the Raiders in Week 1, a winless Raiders team that's not very good right now, and expect that one win to carry you on when you travel to Houston. Houston Texans are a good team. They haven't won yet, but they're a good team. They are right there. Then they got to travel to Cleveland Browns the next week. A surprisingly really good team right now without their star quarterback, Deshaun Watson. So no way the Los Angeles Chargers are going to the playoffs. I think they lose to the Houston. I think they lose to the Browns. I think they beat Denver. So there's one more win. So there's 2 wins on the season. I think they beat Seattle. They lose to Atlanta. They lose to the 49ers. They lose to the Chiefs. They might beat the Cardinals, depending on how the Cardinals are at that point in time. They lose to the Raiders. They lose to Miami. They beat Tennessee. They beat the Colts. And they beat Denver last game of the season. So that's only 6 or 7 wins. That is not playoff quality. The AFC is not going to have a losing record team make the playoffs, at least not this year. So no way, Alpha Rob, that the Los Angeles Chargers make the playoffs because that injury came at the wrong time for them. The Justin Herbert injury is definitely going to hurt them in the end. Thank you for checking out that man-hour clip. Be sure to hit the subscribe and like button in below, and of course, share this with a couple friends. But if you like what you just saw, click right here to check out our latest video, and of course, click right here to subscribe. And as always, Man Hour Nation, rise up.